bald head a second ago. Looking at myself in the mirror. This is awesome. This is a great day. 30 years ago, hey George, you were everywhere, brother. This guy was there with me from day one.
I was too.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Anyway, 30 years ago, man, Madison Square Garden, Hulk Hogan, Mr. T, Roddy Piper, Paul Orndorff wanted to kill him. What are you doing bringing an actor into our business, you know, our barbaric business, where you say, wrestling is fake, we'll knock you out, or if someone says you had a good show, you're supposed to protect the business, you know, it's real barbaric. All of a sudden, Mr. T came along, we got through the match, he kind of like he was kind of like a catalyst. Vince had the vision, and I really didn't get it. I just thought we were going to take wrestling worldwide and international. But Vince had the vision, you know, to make it entertainment, and I didn't realize that the whole company was kind of like on T's back, and Mr. T kind of turned the nose of the ship and kind of pointed us in the entertainment direction. And here we are, 30 years later, fast forward, I'm the host. I mean, what am I doing here? I never dreamed 30 years ago I would still be up here, and everybody in New Orleans and everybody, everywhere I go, they still treat me like I'm the champ. You know, they give me compliments. And, oh, Hulk Hogan, you're still pumped up. You know, you still look the same. Well, the body's not the same. The mind is, and the heart is. But you know, these new athletes out here, they're superheroes, man. They're super athletes. I went to the Performance Center in Orlando. The show you guys are going to see tonight, it's going to be something like you've never seen. And I want to thank all you guys for sticking with me for all these years. And it's an honor to be home. I'm grateful to be here. Gosh, I wish I was wrestling. I want to tear the shirt off so bad and drop the leg on somebody, but I might not be able to get back up. I miss it so much, and just being part of this and being here, it's great. And thank you guys for being so supportive and being here. And I just got to tell you, you know, I wasn't even going to say anything, but I'm trying to say it without being a big baby. I was at Fan Access, and I was wandering around, and this guy named Jimmy Martin, the megaphone, he's been with me about 35 years. Come on, baby, come on, Doc, let's go, baby, come on. I was doing something, come on. He took me around the corner, and there was Andre the Giant statue. And I was cool, you know, and all of a sudden, I'm going to try to be cool now, and all of a sudden, the photographer goes, oh, let's take a picture. So I stepped up on this little platform, and Andre was in front of me, and I looked up. And when I looked at it, I lost it. And I lost it for about half the day. You know, I went right out, walked right by ringside. It was my turn to talk to the press. And as soon as the press said something about, oh, what about the Andre the Giant? The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I kind of did this, turned my back. Being on the ring, you know, I couldn't get over it. But that's how much this business means to all of us. You know, the people in this business, this is their life. I mean, to have a friendship and a love affair with a guy like Andre the Giant, who did not like me at first, he just beat the crap out of me until I kind of straightened up. And what this business has done for all of us, providing us a lifestyle, and the fact that the McMahon family, Vince McMahon and Steph, Triple H, everybody has made this so that we can just keep rolling and keep getting it bigger and bigger. This is just an honor for me to be here. I could talk all day, tell you stories, go totally crazy. But man, I'm so happy you guys are here to see the spectacle today. And I'm so happy to be the host. This is really something big for me. I got my kids here. My kids are now, Brooke is 25, Luke is 23. My kids are here. They're more excited than ever. And it's going to be awesome. Thank you guys. Any questions? Do I get to answer questions?
You do.
I do? Cool. George, please.
Did you ever think you were going to come back here at a WrestleMania?
I never thought I'd be back here. You know, I left and kind of wore my body out. Went through a bunch of surgeries and stuff, and after the 6th back surgery, they said, you know, you're not going to walk anymore. Well, that wasn't true. So after back surgery number 9, when I turned 60 years old in August, I'm back up and running. And just never dreamed I'd be back and have the luxury of being here. And just do a side note, that's why we do all the things on TV for the kids. Do not try this at home. You know, wrestling is not fake. It's predetermined. We know who's going to win or lose. But what happens in that ring, you do get hurt, you know. And so I'm here to testify that you do get hurt. But I never dreamed I'd be back, and I'm happy to be home, George. And you know that, brother. I'm here to stay. Yes, sir.
Your time in New Orleans, just talk about the week and anything expectation-wise, just your time in New Orleans this week.
But here's the problem, brother. I've already been spoiled by New Orleans. I was the king of box a few years back. And they brought me in a few days early, and they took me to, I thought they were going to work me to death. They took me to the nicest restaurants, fed me like a king, and it was the first time I really got a chance to see the city and see all the devastation after Katrina. You know, it blew my mind. But this week has been a lot of work, done a lot of media stuff, and I just can't believe how pumped up this town is for WrestleMania 30. And I mean this with all my heart. When I walk down the street, people treat me like I'm still the champ in this town. And they are pumped up, jacked up for WrestleMania 30. And the thing is, the louder that crowd gets, and the more energy that they put out, the harder those superstars are going to work in the ring. So this town and this week has been amazing, brother.
Oh, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, man? Ernest with Done 360. So we just heard that The Rock is actually in town.
Yo.
So can we expect a reunion in the ring tonight?
Well, we ran into each other in the green room. And I didn't think it was going to be pretty. It was the last time, you know, and that match at WrestleMania 18 was crazy, bro. I mean, the fans were all over the place. We got into a little bit of a heated situation in the middle of that match, which is a personal deal between me and him. It got all straightened out, but I haven't seen him since. And my boy goes, Dad, there's the Rock, there's the Rock. I went, it's a brother.
Last question.
He was cool, thank God, he was cool.
Well, where did the word brother come from? Talk about that. I mean, that's the most used word in wrestling.
Everybody in the locker room knows my deal. It's got anything to do with TV awareness, numbers, generating revenue, TV cues, I got that stuff down. But when it comes to remembering anybody's name except my wife or my kids or Vince McMahon or Stephanie or Triple H, I can't remember anybody's name. And I've probably met 100 people today already. And everybody's name is brother. I can't remember when I remember the face. Somebody come up and say, I took a picture with you the last time you were in the Superdome 18 years ago. I'll remember the face, but I can't remember the name. So thanks, brother.
Thank you very much, everybody. Hulk Hogan.